Jasmine Tales and Stories for Kids.
Young Prince Alexander. Once upon a time, in a bustling kingdom nestled between towering mountains and shimmering lakes, there lived a young prince named Alexander. Prince Alexander was unlike any other prince in the kingdom. He had a wild spirit and a thirst for adventure that could not be quenched. Despite his royal duties, Alexander often found himself sneaking away from the palace walls to explore the world beyond. He would don a simple cloak and disguise himself as a commoner, eager to experience life outside the confines of his title. One day, while wandering through the bustling marketplace, Alexander stumbled upon a traveling circus. The air was filled with the sound of laughter and music as acrobats soared through the air and clowns danced merrily about. Intrigued by the spectacle, Alexander decided to join the crowd and see the show for himself. As he watched in awe, Alexander felt a sense of longing stir within him. He envied the performers their freedom and their ability to bring joy to others through their talents. Determined to experience life as they did, Alexander approached the ringmaster after the show and begged to join the circus. The ringmaster, a wise old man with twinkling eyes, saw the fire burning in Alexander's heart and agreed to take him on as an apprentice. And so, Prince Alexander bid farewell to his royal duties and embarked on a journey unlike any other. Under the guidance of the circus performers, Alexander learned to walk tightropes, juggle flaming torches, and tame wild animals. He discovered a natural talent for performance and soon became the star attraction of the circus, dazzling audiences with his daring feats and infectious charm. But as the days turned into weeks and the weeks turned into months, Alexander began to feel a tug at his heartstrings. Despite the thrill of the circus life, he missed his home and his family dearly. He longed to return to the palace and reclaim his rightful place as prince. With a heavy heart, Alexander approached the ringmaster and shared his decision to leave the circus. The ringmaster, though sad to see him go, understood the prince's longing for home and wished him well on his journey. And so, Prince Alexander bid farewell to his circus family and set out on the long journey back to the kingdom. Along the way, he encountered many challenges and obstacles, but with courage and determination, he overcame them all. Finally, after many days of travel, Alexander arrived at the palace gates. His heart swelled with joy as he was reunited with his family and welcomed back with open arms. And though he had experienced the wonders of the world beyond the palace walls, Alexander knew that there was no greater adventure than the love and warmth of home. From that day on, Prince Alexander embraced his royal duties with renewed vigor, using the skills he had learned in the circus to bring joy and laughter to his kingdom. And though he cherished the memories of his time under the big top, Alexander knew that his true destiny lay within the walls of the palace, where he would reign as a beloved prince for many years to come. The magic of friendship. Once upon a time, in a lush green forest teeming with life, there was a bustling community of animals who lived together in harmony. From the tiniest ants to the mightiest bears, each creature had its own role to play in the delicate balance of nature. At the heart of the forest, there stood a majestic oak tree that served as a meeting place for all the animals. It was here that they would gather each day to share news, solve problems, and celebrate their successes. One sunny morning, as the animals gathered beneath the oak tree, they noticed that their friend Benny the bunny was nowhere to be found. Benny was known for his boundless energy and infectious laughter, and his absence cast a shadow over the gathering. Worried for their friend, the animals set out to search for Benny, scouring every corner of the forest in hopes of finding him. Along the way, they encountered a wise old owl perched atop a branch. "Have you seen Benny the bunny?" the animals asked, their voices filled with concern. The owl nodded solemnly. "Indeed, I have," he replied. "But Benny is in trouble. He has wandered into the territory of the fearsome foxes, and they are not known for their kindness to strangers." The animals gasped in horror, knowing that they had to act fast to rescue their friend. Drawing upon their courage and determination, they banded together to form a rescue party, each animal offering their unique skills to aid in the mission. The squirrels scurried through the treetops, keeping a watchful eye on the forest below. The deer used their keen sense of smell to track Benny's scent through the underbrush. And the birds soared high above, scanning the horizon for any sign of danger. Finally, after hours of searching, the animals spotted a familiar figure huddled beneath a bush, his ears drooping with exhaustion. It was Benny, safe and sound, but clearly in need of rescue. With a chorus of cheers, the animals rushed to Benny's side, surrounding him with warmth and comfort. They helped him to his feet and led him back to the safety of the oak tree, where they celebrated his return with a feast fit for a king. As they feasted and laughed together beneath the branches of the oak tree, the animals marveled at the power of friendship and cooperation. They knew that no matter what challenges they faced, as long as they stood together, they could overcome anything. And so, with their bellies full and their hearts lighter than ever, the animals of the forest settled down for the night, knowing that they were surrounded by friends who would always have their backs. And as the stars twinkled overhead and the moon cast its gentle glow upon the forest, they drifted off to sleep, safe in the knowledge that they were part of something truly special, a community bound together by love, loyalty, and the magic of friendship. Wishing you good night and sweetest dream.